Howdy, howdy. It's time to take a trip to all the beer gardens in northern Michigan and Traverse City. We're going to stop by and see what they've got going on. It's summertime in Traverse City, and one of the nicer things is our beer establishments here in Traverse City have great outside seating. All of them are different and unique. Some of them are dog friendly, some of them are not. They serve food, and we're going to stop by and show you what their outside or their beer gardens or their deck have to offer to you on your trip up here to Traverse City, Michigan. And we're going to feature each and every one of them. We're going to go to Middlecoast, we're going to go to Northpeak, we're going to go to Local Boys, Rare Bird, obviously we're going to stop by Right Brain and the filling station, Earthen Ales, and we'll stop by there, tell you what's going on, like again, if it's dog friendly, if not, and then also I'm not doing a beer review, but I'm going to be drinking a beer pretty much at every location. So what I'm going to drink a beer that I like, and I'm not going to review that for you in this one because we're out there to find out what the outside seating areas have to offer to me and to you. So come along in my journey. Please subscribe. Take the time to do that, and we'll have a lot of fun as we go on in this adventure. So, all right, let's go to our first stop. All right, our next stop, we're at Local Boys. It's on the west side of East Front or West Front Street. We've got a little road down here called Division, and that divides the whether you're on the east side or on the west side. Hey, we got some people I just was chatting with. They're saying hello, and thanks for doing that. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. All right, so nice little waving, and I appreciate you stopping by the channel. And we had actually a great conversation about beer and places you need to go in northern Michigan. And we're sitting out in the outside area of Local Boys, and fantastic inside, but we like what they've got going outside. They've added these up here on top, phenomenal all the way around. Let's get this glass here, Local Boys in there. And unfortunately, it's not dog friendly. They've got 20 beers on tap. You can see this little listing right over here. They got cider, Mexican style food, which is cooked for you. Really, really nice, very pleasant. The people out here are really enjoying this, and it's new, and we like what it's got going on. So definitely make it to Traverse City's newest brewery, only a year old, down here on the west side, Local Boys. Today, while I'm stopping by here doing this video, it's Devil's Elbow. It's a jalapeno chocolate porter, and I know I'll enjoy this. So on your travels when you're in Traverse City, Michigan, another great spot to stop by here at Local Boys. Cheers, everyone. And our next stop, we're at Northpeak Brewing Company. You can see the building in the background, the old Daylight Candy Factory. And their deck outside here is actually the oldest deck allowed in Traverse City. 26 years ago when Northpeak opened up, they wanted to have outside seating, and the city had no policy on what a deck needs to be and all that stuff. They actually, through working with Northpeak Brewing Company, did a wonderful thing and made the policies and began the process of getting decks outside. Now you see in Traverse City a lot of places have seating outside on the sidewalk. A couple places have they moved it out into the street. You can sit out close
It's been fantastic, and that's the growth and the process of the people of Northern Michigan wanting to make it more wonderful, exciting for you and I to sit outside and enjoy a wonderful experience. Here at Nothpeak, their deck is dog friendly, so you can bring your puppy out here, enjoy. They've got 5 different beers on tap in the little bar, which we can see right here. Full cocktail bar, so if you want a rum and coke, you could have a rum and coke. And then any of the food that's available inside at Nothpeak, you can get the same menu. So you can get the same menu inside and outside. They will put music out here on occasion, so definitely stop by Nothpeak's website to see what they've got going on. But it's Traverse City's premier deck here at Nothpeak Brewing Company, which is the oldest brew pub in Traverse City, Michigan. So definitely on your tour of the beer gardens and beer decks and all that stuff, stop by here at Nothpeak Brewing Company and enjoy. Today, what I've, it's kind of fitting, I'm drinking Deck Juice. It's a pale ale that has been hopped a little differently. It's got kind of a tropical hop feeling to it. So it's just one of the many choices. So make sure you stop by here at Nothpeak Brewing Company, have a seat out on their deck. All right, everyone, our next stop, we're at Middlecoast Brewing Company. It's on East State Street, downtown Traverse City, and they've got a fantastic deck outside. It kind of goes around the building. You can see over here there's actually a little trailer, camp trailer back there on that side, and they also have everything going on. We got the fire pit going, and Middlecoast is dog friendly, and they also have about 10 beers on tap. It's always rotating in and out, and they have a small cooler so you can mix and match your own 6-packs, or just grab a 4 or whatever you want to do there. It's a really nice place, one of our favorites. I am a club member, and today I'm drinking the Old Toad. It's a nice old pub ale, so make sure you stop by Middlecoast Brewing Company, enjoy what they have. They've got food going on all the time, and it's a downtown atmosphere. Great place to stay, great place to enjoy that. They're always doing live music, usually every Friday and Saturday night, inside or outside, depending on what's going on. So they've got a great beer garden down here, so stop by Middlecoast Brewing Company on your trip. All right, our next stop, we're at Silver Spruce Brewing Company, which is on 8th Street, Traverse City, Michigan. They celebrated this year their 5th anniversary. Phenomenal. It was a great party. Phenomenal outside. So they've had an opportunity to increase their outside seating. So take a look at this. I'm actually sitting on one of their fire pits. Where this video is, it's one of their fire pits. You can see the other one. We've got a few people in the background. Phenomenal outside. The gentleman over here tipped this beer up to us, and he's giving us a nice little wave. And Andy and his wife have taken the opportunity to give us a great outside seating. And what I like about their beers, Andy is really good in the passion of doing traditional lager style. A lot of places do ales, and Andy's lagers are right to style, great taste. When you watch my videos of here at Silver Spruce Brewing Company, you can tell that I enjoy the passion they have for them. And this is a very dog-friendly, great to bring your puppy out here. They've got watering places for them and all that stuff. Over here, it's hard to see it over on the side, but let's tip this over there. You can see bicycles. They've got a bicycle rack over on this side, and a bunch of people just left. And they really have an outside seating. It's very pleasant. Tonight, it's the phenomenal. It feels really good. and I've got their Vienna is what I'm drinking on there. So Silver Spruce Brewing Company. We're not doing beer reviews, and as you've noticed, I've been going and seeing their places. I've been drinking a beer because it gives me an opportunity not to review it, but to enjoy it. And you need to come down here, enjoy what they've got going on. Silver Spruce Company on 8th Street. Stop by here. You definitely need to make it one of your places to go. All right, on to the next stop. All right, our next stop on our tour of outside seating or beer gardens. We're at Workshop Brewing Company. It's on Garland Street, and it's been here for a long time. And of course, the Workshop also a couple years ago had an opportunity to open up something in Kingsley, Michigan. Kingsley local, so that's their satellite stop down in Kingsley. And Kingsley actually is really taken on having a brewery sponsored in their location. It's phenomenal. Outside seating. They've got a tent up out there. They've got music playing. Very, very friendly, and we're glad that Kingsley's got that. So, Pete, we want to thank you for opening that second location. But we also like what you've got going on here at the Workshop Brewing Company. They'll have music pretty much every Friday and Saturday night inside. The outside seating is very, very nice. And one of our videos, we talked to some people out here on why they like the Workshop. It was for the National Cherry Festival, and they had the helicopters flying over. Getting ready for the Blue Angels to fly. Sorry about the coughing. I guess I better take a sip of beer. Their outside seating is dog friendly. They have a great little restaurant inside. Sandwiches, burgers, nachos, things of that sort. Got a nice little kids menu. Very, very, very nice. So while I'm over here at Workshop, one of the beer tenderists, her and I chatted when I was doing a video recently, and we talked. And she mentioned she worked here, and she's currently working right at the moment. And we actually, the Helles, when I was doing the Helles group, where I've got the combination between Silver Spruce and Earthen ales, between their Helleses. She said we have a Helles over here. So while I'm doing this video, that's what I've got, a nice little Helles, because we like the great beer style, the Helles and all that stuff. But on your tour of Traverse City and the outside seating, another great spot, very comfortable, nice little breeze off the bay. So stop by Workshop Brewing Company, enjoy what they have, enjoy the food. They're open till about 10 o'clock at night. Enjoy the music, and we'll make it to the next stop. Alrighty, our next stop, we're at one of our favorite places here in town. The second oldest brewery in Traverse City, Right Brain Brewery, over here on 16th Street, and we're showing out there outside. They've got along the building area. It's not very many people out here at the moment because we're kind of early in the day. But you see a few of the bicyclers going by. They were just inside part of the Bike and Brew, and this is one of their stops here. And this outside area is right next to the Tart Trail, so people take advantage of that, whether they're walking or all that. Now their outside seating is dog friendly, so you can bring your puppy out here. Of course, inside they've got all the pinball machines and the games and things of that sort for people to enjoy inside. Food wise, they've got a food truck out front, and it's so that means that there's food available here. Now, Right Brain has over 30 beers on tap to choose from, all ranges of varieties, barrel aged to not barrel aged to high-end alcohol, low-end alcohol. And they're all brewed here. It's not like a tap house that'll have 50 things on tap. and they feature things from all the way around. All the beers that are available on tap. So it's always a tough time to choose a beer here at Right Brain, and that's doesn't hurt to stand there and read and what they've got in the alcohol. Now, me being out and about, and of course I mentioned earlier that I'm drinking things that I like, and I'm not doing beer review because I'm doing a deck review or a beer garden. So I actually have an Irish Goodbye, and I think it's named after my friend Hal Chase, because Hal was typical on the Irish Goodbye, and if you're not familiar with it, all of a sudden you'd be hanging out, joking around, having a good time, and all of a sudden they leave. They don't say, I'm leaving, I'm going. That's an Irish Goodbye. They just get up and they go. So, Hale, if you're watching, this one's, I think, named after you. So, an Irish Goodbye. And let's go on to our next location. All right, our next stop, we're at Earthen Ales over in the Grand Traverse Commons. And I've changed my hat out. I realized that I actually don't have any Earthen Ale swag. So today I decided, I needed to get an Earthen Ales hat. I really like what Andy and Jamie's got going on here. Phenomenal, young, enthusiastic, passionate about beer. And of course they just recently opened up and added tank space, which is one of the videos that you need to get to and see what their new location over on the east side of town. Earthen Ales is on the west side of town, and again I mentioned over in the Grand Traverse Commons. It's the old state hospital grounds, and it's a beautiful little facility. I've done tons of reviews, so in my site research for Earthen Ales, I've got a playlist just for Earthen Ales alone for the amount of reviews that I've done. Their beers are phenomenal. And of course I walk in and they call me by name, and that makes a big difference when you're in there a lot. And I'm not reviewing this, but this is today's special. It's a Sunday, a small batch. It's a mango IPA. I've already taken a sip and the mango is right there. Their deck outside, as you can see right here, here's the water tower, so that helps you find the place. Over here, it's the old water tower for the old state hospital. Family friendly, dog friendly. They just ask that the dog stay on a leash, and they have water available for that. Food wise, they've got a food truck that's over in the parking lot, and so and that does change. Their food truck does change from time to time. So it's always worth, when you come over this way. And they've got a nice little place to enjoy food close by. So there's always something going on. Inside there, a few people in there right now are watching a few of the games that are going on. So Earthen Ales over here at the Grand Traverse Commons. Very beautiful space. I 2 birthdays ago spent a lot of time out here on the deck, and was very very pleasant to spend the time. And I do make, when I'm on this side of town and I want to sit back and relax, a very very comfortable place to sit back and relax, have a good quality beer, and enjoy the enthusiasm of Jamie and Andy here. So definitely in your trip, you gotta stop by Earthen Ales. I highly recommend that. And then go to their new spot, Tank Space. It's not an outside event. They don't have outside seating at this point in time, but who knows, because they just opened it up a couple weeks ago. But a great, pleasant place inside. I love the painting on the wall. Very, very nice. So definitely check that video out as well as one of your stop-bys. Even though it's not an outside event, it's still a nice place. So Earthen Ales over here, another great stop. Enjoy. Alrighty, on our next stop, we're here at Rare Bird Brewing Company. It's on Lake Street, and great little, small little next door deck out here, and very, very nice. They also have some about 10 tables right on Lake Street, right in front of the brewery, which got a fantastic menu inside.
which is also available out here. Their deck is very dog friendly. They've got a bowl of water waiting for the dogs, so it's always nice. It's one of those breweries where you kind of have to find it. It's not, let's say, a easy location. We have one of a, yep, it's Coast Guard, a helicopter flying over. They got, being Memorial Weekend, they got to show their wares. Not only can you get a good beer, which I've got a blonde vanilla porter, very, very nice, drinking here. But if you want a cocktail, they've got the full gamut of the Mammoth Distillery, from their vodka, their rum, their gin, and all that. So you can get a cocktail out here. You can enjoy Rare Bird's great beers. So another great stop. Bring your dog, bring your family. And again, I mentioned that they have a great menu inside, and it's also available out here. So make Rare Bird one of your stops on your tour. All right, everyone, we're on our final stop of our tour of Traverse City's outside decks here in all the different places. I'm at the filling station, and you can see how wonderful it is. It's very lively, a lot of families around here. We're having a great time with it. They are dog friendly. They do ask that you need to have your dog nice, and if the dog is a little interrupted, they may ask you to leave. They've got a great pizza station. I've ordered a wonderful pizza, and today while I'm doing this video, this is the golden spike and all that. I appreciate you stopping by, watching my videos. I hope the tour that I've taken you on today is something that you're going to stop by those breweries that I've been featuring all day today and want to have a great time with it. It's been fun to do this video. I've talked to a ton of people at every single stop. It's really, really cool. So here at Filling Station, they have a long outside area. They've actually added a beer garden in the back. So while you're waiting, you might be on a 25-minute wait, but you can go into their beer garden. They've opened a section of the bar. Unfortunately, it's only beer. They don't want you to sit there. They want you to sit in their dining room area. But it's very, very, very nice, very, very comfortable. And Traverse City really enjoys this. Family friendly. Right across, you can't see it, but next to our library, across from the railroad tracks, is a nice little park. So if you brought your family, your kids can go over and play in the park while you're waiting for your seat to come along. And that's another thing that brings the filling station to be very, very nice. Walkable. You can walk, ride your bike real close by if you're staying nearby, and you can get to everything that Traverse City has to offer. We're actually only 2.5 blocks away from the bay right here at the filling station. So I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. I appreciate any comments that you might make, so take the time to do that. Stop by, enjoy what Traverse City has to offer. If you're going to have a beer, please make sure you have a good one.